title screen music is pretty. Oh, actually, I have game chat, game audio all the way to the left. So I'm gonna balance the chat audio. But the music's so loud.
It's not too bad for me, luckily.
I put it in the middle. It's still kind of loud. I'm gonna adjust the music. I don't like loud music. Even the effects vault is pretty loud. It's like crunchy.
Oh, hey.
Okay, starting a cutscene or whatever. Continue.
The life source of our world sleeps in the sands. Essence. Prized treasure of the sun god Thelos. For eons, humanity has been slaved to their will. We mine essence until our bodies break and fall. The lowest of us are denied even
Oh, I
names.
have to find it. Okay.
Every day they cross devastated lands. Every day they die, killed by sand wraiths or the whips of their masters.
Lazy
Every day.
cutscenes.
And yet Thelos remains indifferent. This endless cycle will persist into eternity, unless someone were to rise from the storm.
Where am I?
Tutorial time, I'm assuming.
My wrists manacled. I must escape towards the light.
It's... Yep.
That is a very weird dodge button.
The character looks like Avatar. When the Fire Nation attacked. Yep.
A voice. Perhaps. Yes. A voice. Who? From where? Once again. That voice. Who are you? These creatures. They will not let me leave this place. I am being held here. Wait. I know what happens. Every time.
What are we in the Eye of Sauron?
Return to where I began.
It's like a repeatable, you die and then you get resurrected.
Whoa.
Oops.
Curse this place.
Oh, I'm just make a creator. That's kind of a character creation. Yeah. That was a really weird transition into character creator.
Yeah. I'm still at the first section, so I'll be in creator soon.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, it was like enemies pop up. Like, pick your character. There's no randomizer. Actually, there is. I'm kind of lazy. I just hit randomizer. This, but I'm gonna change the hair. Okay, I got my character. How about you?
Nope.
Tell me when you're done so we can confirm character at the same time.
Didn't like you. Oh, they don't have any unnatural hair color.
Are you looking for like blue?
Yeah, just like random ones I think would have been cool. Basic. Whoa. Holy shit, that changed his entire face. That was scary. You go to skin color, it changes like the character's entire face.
Oh. Skin tone. Or the facial structure.
No, just skin tone. They'll change the eyebrows, the nose shape, everything just by skin color. It's really scary. Or at least I thought it was scary.
And there's a facial structure triangle thingy.
Yeah, I'm doing face shape right now. Forehead changer. A forehead to give him. How the fuck would I know that?
I've never seen forehead as a option.
I do in like a slider form. Oh god, I can make a really scary character.
I made an ugly character when I made Bloodborne. It looked like
Yeah, me too.
like an evil grandpa witch. Um, Messed up face features. Mine looks like a main character. Basic white guy. I mean, I think those eyes are a little too blue. And tell me when you're ready for confirm.
Okay. Still messing around with the character creator. Brow shape.
Eyebrows there too. But
Yeah, the like really dark blue ones are scary. Those, yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
okay, confirming now. Continue.
Her voice. Hey. Hey. Easy now. It's all right. I hear you. You're okay. Who? What? We set up camp. You're safe. I'm alive. The Wraiths attacked. You were struck down. We managed to get you back here.
And the others?
Many of us were lost. We recovered the bodies, but Reeve and Tracker are missing.
They're still out there, amongst the Wraiths.
Yes, and perhaps alive.
Then we must go back out there. Look for them.
Impossible. The guards won't let us out of the camp.
I will speak to the captain. We all owe Tracker so much.
Indeed. She taught us hope. But what chance do you have of finding her?
I have to try. Where is Morath?
In the upper camp. For Thelos' sake, be careful.
progress further and make sure you have a valid safe game to play co-op. Gonna probably get through the prologue. See a lot of shiny things, like books.
I don't agree with any of this, you know, but I'm afraid I can't give you any food. The other guards...
Keep walking, scum.
The unnamed are unsettled. They dispute the new route, talk amongst themselves. I must admit my own doubts over the Queen's orders. Why were we sent out here? Into the wilderness. My soldiers are exhausted, traumatized by the attack. No matter. I must remain resolute. One crack in my authority and we will have revolt. Revolution is brewing, and I will be for... You dare speak to me, unnamed.
I must be allowed to leave the camp.
Talk to me like that again, and I'll cut you down.
Captain Morath, sir. I humbly request that you allow me to leave the camp.
You wish to go out there? After such a Wraith attack?
There are two of our kind who might still be alive. One, known as Tracker, has been like a mother to me.
Ah, yes. I have heard talk of this Tracker. She inspires devotion amongst the unnamed.
That is true, sir.
I grant you permission. The guards will not stop you. It will be one less mouth to feed. You are still here? Either get back to work or continue with your death wish.
I was surprised when our caravan changed route. Even more so when I overheard that it was on the Queen's orders. I would have warned them about this cursed territory. But the captain has his eye on me. I must be careful not to attract attention. If they knew I was not born and unnamed,
What's this?
my life would be in danger.
Sunstorm is not abated.
And my mission to teach these unfortunate people hope would be over.
Don't you think it's done already? Just a little longer.
Smith, you made it.
I did. No thanks to those bloody guards. Still, it's good to see you up and about.
What happened with the guards?
Cowards ran at the first shadow of a wraith. Used us unnamed as bait for those fiends. Hardly surprising, I suppose. Our lives mean nothing to them. But this... I never thought they'd just... throw us to the wraiths.
Hey there, friend. You obtained permission?
Yes. The captain expects me to die.
I pray to Thelos that Tracker and Reeve are still alive.
If anyone can survive out there, it is she.
With such danger. I will come with you.
No. You are needed here. The unnamed look to you for guidance.
You are rare among us, friend. Bravery I have not seen before. Take this armor. I have patched it up. It will be useful to you. Take care now. May Thelos guide you.
Lost your courage, unnamed?
have you exited the camp yet? There. And then when you after you get your armor, you exit the camp, and that's when it's a good time to join.
Did you run around grabbing all the tributes?
I grabbed all the blue stuff I saw. But before you join, you head to the exit, you get an armor set, and then you're outside.
Game seems like it's like a PS3 game. It looks really cool, but the idea and everything's really cool, but it's a very outdated graphic.
Yeah. Just trying it out, see how it goes.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a pretty good game. What was it called again?
Atlas Fallen.
Did it come out? Oh, 2023. It wasn't like a remaster or anything. Some people rate it really high, and then others rate it not so well. Yeah, for this being 2023, like, yes, 5 game. Bad. But then again, I think this is from like
The story is 15 to 20 hours to beat. No alternative endings. This game is comparable to a superpowered combo of Dune and Monster Hunter, in which you collect essence stones to customize your superpowered combat. It's a game you won't want to miss, apparently. Have you exited the camp yet? Like, got your armor?
how many tributes do you have?
Um, I don't know.
I guess there's no way to look.
In the lore items, it says 5 out of 8.
Well, it's I think it's a type of currency.
I have gold or coin 125.
I have 150 so far.
Still looking for your friends? Be gone, unnamed.
I don't
Off
think
to
I
your
got any
death.
armor.
I gotta
Lost your courage,
go
unnamed.
to the exit, and it's automatically given to you.
Okay.
Short cutscene. Are you familiar with gingerbread houses?
Yes.
I got a gummy block house.
I'm so.
It's got sugar.
Oh. Oh, this is one of those games where they allow you to take the appearance of something you've seen or picked up before and um, make it the appearance of another armor or something.
Oh,
Oh, I
Destiny
love
2
when they
has
do
that.
that. Yeah, more games. Well, sort of more games have been allowing you to do it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey has that. Oh, I love it so much. More games should do that. Every game should do that. Okay.
Here's the invite. If you got the armor set.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing the cutscene.
You must be connecting now.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a little loading thing. Hey. We're clones. Okay, you ready? See what this game is, how it is. We don't have a weapon, so I guess we'll get it. He's gonna get snatched, maybe.
Reeve.
No.
And something else. Not a wraith. Please.
The one or Wraith awareness. If I pick up an item, are you also getting it? Oh, you picked up report? Is that you?
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Come. Closer. That voice. From my dream.
Oh. Blue circle of mystery. Co-op checkpoint. Co-op summon. Oh, it's like We both gotta be here, I guess,
Oh, sorry.
to advance.
I sense you are close. Come closer.
Oh, maybe we're gonna put on the mask.
No. What? Yes, it happens again. I can feel, see.
Who are you? Where are you?
Miss Hermitia.
Wraith! Oh, no.
Be calm. I can help you. Use my strength.
Okay, we got weapons now.
Do not be afraid. Use the gauntlet. At last, my voice is heard.
What are you? Who are you?
I am Niall.
I know Niall.
Niall is my name.
Spelled differently.
You are this gauntlet.
Yes. No. The gauntlet reveals me to you. What is your name?
I am unnamed. I'm here, out here, looking for someone.
I can sense life nearby. Up that cliff.
You know, unironically, I played Forspoken, and there's a talking gauntlet that guides you through the game.
Wait, there on the ground. What is it?
Another cutscene, probably.
Oh, except
Oh, it can teleport. Cool.
This belonged to Tracker. She must have come this way.
I sense danger. Wraiths approach.
I am not capable.
Do not worry. I will help you wield the gauntlet.
it's basically like combo stuff.
Okay.
The gauntlet draws the sand. Feel it around you. Feel the momentum rising.
I'm guessing momentum is in blue. Like it's building up.
Keep up the momentum, and the energy released by the gauntlet will grow.
Oh.
Be careful, though. Momentum is a double-edged sword. The more energy you harness, the stronger the wraiths will become. There is a charm attached to the gauntlet. It is an idol. You can use an idol to heal your wounds.
L2X. Want to use an idol? Want to fight? Darn it! They used the whole thing.
Thank you for trusting me. I have been held here for so long.
I do not trust you yet, whoever you are. But if you help me find my friends, that will be a start. I saw someone earlier. Up there. Perhaps who I'm looking for.
I can help you climb. Let me show you.
I feel like I'm floating.
Careful, Gauntlet
Floating? We're
Bearer.
just
There are still
jumping.
wraiths around.
Well, yeah, but we're going up in the air so high. Yeah, it does stick floating.
If I pick this up, do you get it too?
Yeah.
Okay. You might harvest plants.
That's where I saw a survivor. Perhaps Reeve.
The enemy I was fighting fell off a cliff. It respawned.
Only Morath will know where Tracker has been taken.
This will not be easy.
Fetch Captain Morath.
Yes, sir.
Stay where you are, unnamed.
It is the captain I wish to speak to.
You're alive. Pity you didn't find your mentor. That traitor is gone. I'm told you found... Where did you get that gauntlet? Give it to me. It can't be. But it is.
Okay, why did the gauntlet just let him flow?
I want it.
Oh, there we go.
Seize the unnamed.
What, like, the gauntlet's alive. Why
Take
the
them
fuck
to
would
the
it just
pit.
let it work? That was so
Well,
dumb.
it didn't work on him.
It didn't work on him, but like, I don't know.
Please, I've done nothing wrong.
You really have no idea what this relic is.
It called to me.
You, a pathetic unnamed, impossible. Guards, it is mine now. I will harness its power. You will die.
Please, no.
Your tracker was hoping for emancipation. But you finding this has condemned your kind to slavery forevermore. What? What's happening?
Return to me.
Captain Mara, he recognized you.
He was afraid of you. He wanted you dead. Ready yourself.
Oh. First boss.
Do not worry. I can protect you.
It's like Immortal Shell. There's something like that. You press a button, it makes you invulnerable. But this one's parry.
Yeah, it's just a unique type of parry. Well, I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
Ready? Yeah, it even turn into stone in Mortal Shell.
Damn, I totally fucking...
I think you have to let it parry, do a parry for it. Or actually, I'm not sure. Oh, never mind, I see its health bar. I'm just gonna use a health thing.
I can't believe we survived.
I can't. That was easy as fuck.
Wait, whoa, Morath knew of you. What? Who are you?
I do not know, Gauntlet Bearer. But my powers... I remember some of them.
I can adjust difficulty too. It's on easy right now. Do you want it on normal?
You can do whatever you want. I'll play however.
Off-screen indications. Shiny things.
At last, we're out.
That thing... it is from my world.
The Watcher.
It sees us.
Stop right there!
No.
Give me that relic!
I'll let you.
And prepare to die. You will not escape again.
Playing this random RPG game.
There. Silence! Remove the gauntlet from that unnamed.
Captain! The Watcher! It's the Queen! What's happening?
Go! Now! Quickly!
What the
Faster!
fuck just happened?
Faster!
I don't know, got Eye of Sauron over there. Maybe. Continue. Oh.
What's happening?
Now we gotta
Flee. So fast.
dodge
This is
obstacles, I guess.
breathtaking.
Oh, it's a sun's eye. Funny if I mentioned an eye, it's actually an eye.
Hey, look out! Whoa! I thought I was going to die.
The Watcher. The Queen. We must
I'm
make our
like gaining
escape
on you
quickly.
like so fast. I went from all the way back there to like right on top of you almost. Look at this.
Oh, I see you. Yay, we're sand skating, I guess.
A memory returns to me. I belong to the Knights of Bastengar.
The Knights of Bastengar. There are myths told of them.
They will know what I am. What I was. We must go to them.
My heart lies elsewhere, Niall. But let us talk when we are safe.
Keep the Watcher. Oh man, I think we're like way past that. I don't know.
Did I just yeet myself off a cliff?
It's on purpose.
Oh, okay. Did you go off a cliff too?
Yeah.
Okay. So ready up on your
What
end.
the fuck? Sorry.
What?
No, I just got jump scared for a second, my bad.
I'm on a screen.
Oh, sorry. Thought it was auto load, my bad.
Yay, trophy.
Break out. More like break in. That's what the fuck.
Oh, my legs. They're numb.
Your dexterity is impressive, Gauntlet Bearer. We should be safe here.
The Watcher.
Yeah, you think? But I hope we're gonna be safe here. We went pretty fucking far.
I have no memory. I remember the Knights of Bastengar. They are known to me. They will know about me.
The Knights are surely just a myth.
I sense them. A life force. We must leave this cavern and find them.
Before the Queen catches up with us again.
I sense something nearby. In the ground.
That structure there.
No. It's more metal.
Okay. I'm gonna let my dog out to go pee.
Okay. I'll use the restroom.
How's your day been?
How was work?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. It was
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I just got back.
What's this?
Well, to both of you.
Gauntlet reacts to it.
It calls me. I remember something. That structure there behind you, we can unearth it.
What? Unearth? How?
Again, trust me.
Find the exit. Hold up to raise. Here, oh.
That feeling. Like sand pouring through me.
That metal object, it was broken. But there must be others. Such power to unearth what is beneath the sand should prove useful.
Sand slide. It doesn't make sense that we can sand slide uphill.
With Magic Gauntlet, anything makes sense.
Okay. I'm gonna let it slide. Enemies. Cloaker.
This object, it is powerful. It is an essence stone.
Well?
Yeah, you can equip this stone. I'm not reading all that. Different equipable stones.
Go. Keep the momentum flowing to unlock its power.
Okay. Now I can see the momentum working.
You feel it. The stone responds to momentum.
Yeah, work for me was alright, I guess. Really boring. It just sucked that, like, I came in, and then I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And... they're just... oh, there's no pass down for my line, because it's just us. We got no first shift, no third shift. Only us. It's been like that for almost a year now. And I mean, for other lines, yeah, but not for us. We're kind of like our own little entity. And what else did I say? Yes, there was fucking nothing, because it's so stupid. Like, our coworkers, the ones that are on first shift, that basically supply us with the materials we need to, like, work. The
momentum will fade when
day
we stop
before,
attacking rates.
they made material. Days before that, it was on and off. Material, little bit, like, a little bit of material, no material. Little bit of material, no material. Like, they weren't making enough to supply us. So, we caught up on everything we had to, like, work on, to where we were, like, right on their ass. And then they weren't making anything, and then we pretty much, like, caught up. So then, we, what's it called? Then, like, tier 3. Airborne defense. Okay, anyways. Then, we, like, pretty much caught up to them, and then they had one little bundle of material for us to do. Problem is it needed to be tensile tested, among, like, other testing. And I realized when I came yesterday that the tensile testing machine was red tagged. I don't know if you guys have something similar at your job.
Essence inoperable.
Yeah, lockout, tag out. Not out of calibration, just lockout, tag out for whatever reason.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys have a similar thing. I'm not.
Yeah, we have lockout, tag out too. For equipment that doesn't work or like broken down or something.
Yeah.
I'll at least read the big prompts that pop up on the screen, not in the, like within the game.
Yeah.
This one's different. It is more.
It's an ability.
Hold on.
Impactful. Now, unleash its powers.
L2 square.
Yeah, it's so good. That's what I just did on that one. Where am I? Oh, I'm right there. Get it. No. Okay.
And hold R2 for
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, lockout, tag out, right? So it was locked out, tagged out. So the only reason for why we even had anything sorta to do is because a little tiny bit was left from the day before.
We are near the surface.
My coworker, who's my age, technically a few months older than me. Anyway, she called out, and that was fine. It didn't matter. But she called out. I didn't have jack shit to do. My other coworker had like 100 parts, which is like nothing, like to do. Which she had the teensy little bit from the day previous, yesterday. And I had absolutely. I called the supervisor and was like, "Hey, this is what's going on. There's nothing to do. What do you want me to do?" He told me to ask my other coworker if they had anything to do. And like if I had their number, I was like, yeah, I think I have their number. I think I can message them, and then I checked my phone, didn't have their number programmed in. Then I told him, then he sent me their number, texted them, they never answered, called, they never answered, texted, they never answered. So then I had to wait for my other coworker to show up. She shows up, and she's like, oh, you could just, like basically like he was telling me I could either work with the one that I texted, or the one that that just came in, pretty much, and he wasn't even there yet. And so I was like, well, work with her. I mean, I didn't really want to do, because the lady I texted, I don't know. I mean, I guess that would have been kind of cool, but sometimes she just doesn't have shit to do and just kind of likes other people to just do her job for her. But anyways, she didn't really, she didn't answer. And then, the other lady that came in.
What?
Oh yeah, it's us.
Who?
corporeality. I am here. You can see me.
Here.
Niall. That is you.
Yes. This anvil rooted in these ancient sands allows me to project myself, but not move. Curious.
I am eternally grateful to you, Niall. I could not have escaped Captain
Sorry, we're
Moras's
having like a
wrath
weird
without you.
cutscene thing right
But
now.
now I must find
No,
my
that's
friend
fine.
Tracker.
I got the impression
I
that you
suspect
guys
she has
were
been
playing
taken to the
together in
capital.
the same game, so,
That man wants you dead. And perhaps the Queen too. The path is a dangerous one.
Then I shall tread carefully.
Together we need not be afraid.
Your helmet's
Especially
on,
if
mine's
I were to
off
learn
somehow.
who I truly am.
Oh, mine's
Help me find the
both
Knights
of
of
us look exactly
Bastingard.
the same on my screen.
I sense with their
Oh,
knowledge
okay.
I will realize more powers. Then let us find your friend.
A quest for the knights. I fear I am not capable of such a journey.
You found me, Gauntlet Bearer. Our destinies are surely entwined.
What you say is true, Niall. So yes, let us find these warriors of old.
Together, we will succeed.
The knights. Is there anything else you can recall?
I remember a kindred spirit amongst them. A friend. But this friend, she was unable to hear my call.
The clouds look real. Like the sky.
That settlement nearby. Castrum 7. Perhaps the
Like
people
some of
there
this
know of
stuff
the
is like
knights.
really detailed, and other stuff
No
is
one
like
has seen
PS3
the knights
detailed.
for years.
There are truths even in myths. Let us head for the village. This anvil, it has brought me another memory. We should now be able to leap through the air.
Oh.
We can fly.
Not fly, propel ourselves. Try it and you will see.
Propel ourselves.
Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so she called out, the other girl didn't have much to do, and I told her, I was like, hey, dude, I don't know, there's just some stuff that really frustrates me. It's like, I know how I am, and I know that if I would have kept my mouth shut and just pretended like I was doing something, that I would have been fine, and then just been like, oh yeah, actually I ran out of something. Can I just go home, and then, you know, like, is the company gonna pay for it? Instead I had to be like, hey, there's nothing to do. What do I do? Gave me two options. Both of them sucked. And then I was like, kinda wanna go home. And he's like, okay, just go home. And I'm like, is the company gonna pay for it? Or am I gonna pay for it? Like, you can use your sick time. And I'm like, well, then I guess I'll stay. He's like, well, if you're not gonna do anything, pretty much, like, just in a nice way, if you're not gonna do anything, go home. And I'm like, basically, if I'm gonna stay, I have to be doing something. And I'm like, okay, duh. But then I told her, I was like, hey, so here's the thing. If we're gonna stay, we gotta find something to do, we gotta work. Or you gotta drag out the work that you have. Either that, or use your sick time and go home. And pretty sure she just finished her shit and then is just gonna be out at break the rest of the fucking day. So I'm pretty sure that she's just gonna do nothing the rest of the day and just not clock out. And it pisses me off because, like, I'm not actually pissed off. I mean, it's just kind of like, I guess it just sucks. I am the way that I am, she's the way that she is. Like, who fucking gives a shit? Because, like, she just does whatever. Which, like, she's been a lot better recently, the past, like, several months. But it's just, I guess, frustrating. I'm not gonna fucking read all that. Anyways. So, like, for her, you know, she could just, you know, just walk out, just, that's it, and then just clock out whenever she's ready to go home, feel no guilt, and be, like, perfectly fine and go home. For me, I'm like, I don't want to just fucking stand around doing jack shit and then go home. I'd rather just go home.
I think that's a very common feeling, especially when.
Well, it just sucks because then I was like, shit. Because usually because it's not my fault. It's literally not my fault that there's nothing to pisses me off. That like they can't even give me something to do because the person that I was gonna work with, the lady I texted, when I went to break, she's like, "Oh, sorry, just saw your text. There's nothing for me to do either." Like basically, she's just been having to like they call it like it's like a joke between like some of our coworkers, like not all of them, but it's like a few of us. It's like walk around, fuck around. Is like what we call it. Like basically, like you walk around, fuck around, you just find something to do, or you just, basically walk around, fuck around. You just go outside, go to break, take an extra long break, come back, go to break. You basically just find ways to fucking I don't know. Hold on. Killing us.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Gauntlet bearer, you must wake.
Come on. Come on.
We can now dash, a double jump, and dash with R1.
Like Thelos, you're alive.
And juggle
he
enemies.
just tried to steal from us.
What?
Get back. Forgive me. I was simply trying to help you. Are you injured?
I'm fine.
Nah, bruh. He was literally trying to take the weapon off of our arm.
A blinding light, a rush of air. There you were.
What are you doing out here?
I am just a humble traveler. My name is Arif.
Healer.
At your service.
You were trying to steal this gauntlet.
Nonsense. A relic of such renown would be far too dangerous to steal.
So you know of this gauntlet? Its power? How do you know?
Well,
How does everybody know about this
spoken
stupid
of in
fucking
those
gauntlet?
legends, about the Knights of Bastengar.
You know about the Knights? It is they whom I seek.
Then you are at the right place, my friend. The path to Bastengar is right there.
Where?
Behind me. Through that gate. The
He's
gate
like, yeah, you see that
that's
giant
buried
fucking
in
gate? Go through it.
Okay, well, that is that helpful.
Then there is little hope of using it to reach Bastingar.
What?
I suppose it
I would've
depends
just
on the
said
size
thanks.
of your ambition, my friend. If you need to rest, there's a village nearby. And take this as a token of my sincerity.
Okay. So, anyways.
Rudimentary, but you can expand it.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I am the way that I am, and she is the way that she is. She could just walk to the mall, do whatever the fuck she wants for the rest of the night, feel no guilt, and be perfectly fine. I'm like, wow, this is great. And then for me, I'm like, wow, this is such a waste of fucking time. I'd rather be at home. But anyways, when I went to break and I saw the other lady that I texted, she's like, oh yeah, I don't really have to do either. I've just been trying to find stuff to do or just dragging out my work. I'm just like, shit, okay.
Let's meet at the village.
And then
I'll see you
my other coworker, I was kind of working with her like before, mostly not even working with her, just standing around watching her struggle.
Senses tell me
And
not
so
to
she's
trust
like
that man.
trying to show me how to do something, and
Forgotten that you
the
nearly lost
material
your
she's
life,
running
that the gauntlet
is, I guess,
is
the
unstoppable.
hardest part
And
number of
even if
material
it
for
were
her to
not,
run.
it is not yet
So
complete.
like the machines were
It
just
lacks
like
enough power
not
to
working with
raise
her,
something that
and she
large.
wasn't able to get like anything done. So like my supervisor, I told him, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna go home early. I'm not gonna go home like right now. I'm gonna go home. I think around like 5 something when it's like halfway through my day, so I don't have to use as much sick time,
Gauntlet can be fixed.
and I can take
Its
my lunch and
pieces
stuff.
were scattered across the
And I
lands
told
when
him
it
that,
broke long
and he goes,
ago.
okay, just make sure you
If
get
we
trained to
retrieve
something.
those pieces,
And I'm
we
like,
can reforge the
okay.
gauntlet bit
And so I'm just like watching her
gaining new
struggle
powers as we
for
do
like
so,
2 hours,
and
or
preventing
2.5
further
hours, maybe 3.
Then let us find
And
the
I'm like,
shards now.
I
okay,
sense a powerful
bye.
piece nearby.
And
We
then I
can
like
start with that
leave and then come home. And then I don't know, it's such bullshit. Because like, how the hell am I supposed to learn if like the lady isn't even able to work because the part number is so hard? Like, and then I feel like I'm gonna get penalized because I'm gonna come back and then he's gonna be like, oh, did you learn anything yesterday? I'm gonna be like, no, I didn't learn jack shit yesterday. But then again, like, I just didn't even fucking care, honestly. Like, usually I jump at the opportunity to learn something new, but I already know the gist of that, like, machine and that process and everything. And, I already know the gist of, like, that machine and, like, that stuff and the gist of all that. I don't want to work with it. I genuinely do not want to be trained to that, because I know once I'm trained to that, I'll be forced to do it, which is the whole reason why I've avoided, like, on paper, like, learning that machine.
More responsibilities.
No, not more responsibilities. It's if I had more responsibility in a fun way, sure, but this is, like, more responsibility in terms of, like, it's not even more responsibility, it's just they want me to do shit work, and I don't want to do the shit work. I'm already doing shitty work, why the fuck would I want to do shit tier work? Like, the work I do is already not fun. Why the fuck would I want to do something that's worse? Yeah, I don't want to fucking learn it. Oh, sorry, I'm, like, talking to this orb, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I'll skip through.
A summon.
Okay, now you can summon. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was... Oh, man.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by magic. Watch out. Wraiths.
More pictures. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't even fucking remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something rather in regards to work. Oh yeah. So like, yeah, I refuse to work with any of this shit that has to do with radiation. Like, my family already has a history of cancer. I don't want to, like, increase my possibility of getting cancer just because I work for a shit-ass job that doesn't care about me. Like, this job is not my future. This job is just, like, my current. This job is just something that I have to do. It's like I'm doing it out of necessity, not because I want to be there, not because I love my job, not because of any of that bullshit. So, like, I don't want to do something that's gonna, like, jeopardize my future just because I'm trying to, like, get something done right now. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, I don't want to deal with this shit of radiation just being like, oh, God, but, like, oh, why am I sliding? Hello?
L2, R2 for an ultimate.
Yeah, I just did it by accident.
Powerful.
Damn, dead. I'm gonna focus on this big one. Dodge out of the way, shit. Yay. Okay, anyways.
Now be able to take the piece.
Whoops.
The
Okay.
gauntlet should be stable
Oh my
now.
god, he does not
The
want to
piece
shut
you
the
found
hell
is
up.
still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
So long-winded.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you.
Please don't show me. I actually don't care.
Down.
Yeah, so it's essentially just
see the
Assassin's
beacons of
Creed.
Every one is a shard
This
calling
part
out
at
to you,
least.
to
Or
the
what is this
gauntlet.
called? I don't know.
Can we
Horizon
unearth
Zero
the gate to
Dawn?
the
Yeah,
Knights
kind
once
of.
we
I don't
have
know.
them?
It's like
Atlas
pulsing,
Fallen.
but not really.
And with that, more powers. More
Okay.
memories.
I miss Horizon Zero Dawn. That was fun.
It's
The first one, yes. The second one, I have it. Could not get into it.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe too.
Yeah, you
Use
did.
my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will guide the way.
I might have
God,
to
I'm not.
re-download it to finish some of the challenges. So I
Upgrades. We're gonna upgrade the armor.
Don't got a choice. They're not really letting us get out of it.
Oh, and perks, yeah.
It's like one of those games where they like force you to do your first upgrade. Okay, anyways. Back to what I was saying.
Tutorial.
Yeah, but there's like some where you can just decide not to do it in the thing that they're like requesting you to do it at, or like forcing you. Okay, so anyways. Yeah. That thing that they wanted to train me to has to do with radiation. It's like irradiated. Okay, basically, there's this shrink tubing. It's just like, how would you describe it? Like basically like a really long tube that gets extruded, or basically it's made, and they put it around a spool. They have all different sizes. They're like by the millimeter. They're really small. And then that gets put on a spool, and then it gets irradiated to like clean it essentially. And then after it's irradiated, then it comes back to like our room. It goes out of the room to get irradiated, comes back to our room, irradiated, goes through QC, and then it has to go through basically like an expander, which blows air into the tubing. Expands it to a certain diameter, and then it gets put onto another spool.
Let me show you what I see.
Well, that irradiated shit you're fucking handling to like expand it with heat to a certain diameter, and then you're putting it on a spool, which you're also touching. It's like you're just around like smelly irradiated material. Like the smell of it actually makes me physically ill. It smells so sour. I don't like it. I hate it. And even like when I go to touch it and like go to like, sometimes I'll ball it up because it's like staticky. So I'll ball it up to throw in the trash, and like my fingers and hands feel funny. I don't like it.
That's, I'm really hoping for a higher level of safety here, but
yeah.
Right.
But
could be psychological, maybe like you just thinking about how like, bad it could be for you makes you like feel icky.
Well, no, it smells terrible, and when you touch it, it doesn't feel right. And it's like literally when like irradiated it to like a certain point, sometimes if it gets like too much of like a zap of radiation, it'll literally, like, I'm not kidding, like this shit will literally be like almost like a neon, like Fallout 4 ass green. It's like uncomfortable. No, it's not cool. I'll just see it, and then you open up the bag that it's in, and it just smells like shit. Like, it smells like very sour. And I've been in that, like, irradiated, and when they told me, like, when my coworker told me that they irradiated it, like, radioactive, I was like, you're capping. Like, there's no way that they have medical equipment that's like literally just tubing and it would be irradiated. Why the fuck would it be irradiated? So he was like, hold on. I was like, why the fuck would it be irradiated? Like, it's not an x-ray machine. Like it's literally just tubing. And so then he told me, he's like, oh, well, it goes through a beam that irradiates it. I'm like, so like UV? And he's like, no, like straight up like radioactive beam. And I'm like, so like laser? And he's like, no, like a radioactive beam. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I think you're talking about UV. Like, there's no way. Because UV, is a type of, is ultraviolet rays. And they use that for sterilization as well. So I thought it was, like, not at my company. Well, not at the company I work at. But it is out there, and it's considered better. It is much better. It's a lot better for your health. Because it's a concentrated beam. This, not concentrated. If you're in the room, you're getting irradiated. Like, it's not like it's light, and then it's going through, like, the laser, a very, you know, focused beam into a certain area. Nah, this shit is just, like, the whole fucking room's radioactive. And I went in there when I didn't have anything to do one time, and I wasn't even supposed to fucking be in there, I found out. Like, she just took me in there, the lady that mostly deals with that shit. She just, like, took me in there. She's like, yeah, we can just train you over here for a little bit. And I walked in there, and it was, like, a whole-ass, like, miniature nuclear reactor. And I was like, what the fuck is this doing in the middle of the building? Like, like, I'm not kidding. It's like this huge fucking, like, machine just making nuclear energy. And I'm like, what is this doing?
That must be
This old-ass, fucking 1960s ass machine doing in the middle of a medical building.
The elder is.
And I just looked at this thing, and like, it's like fucking rusty. Machine looks like not like 100% safe, and it like, I heard it breaks down all the time. I'm like, why is this here? Like, this does not seem safe. And even like the what's it called, like the computers and stuff you use for that, straight up fucking Fallout 4. Like,
yeah, no, a lot of old data tech does that stuff.
So bad. It's so fucking bad. It's so bad. And the fact that I know that shit breaks down constantly and like breaks and like over radiates shit just makes me think about like the people that go in there. Like, you are literally getting obliterated with radioactive particles, like, in that entire fucking room.
Well, if I may say, there is a whole field
I have the finest wares from all over the world.
radioactive
Our routes to the capital.
frequencies, which all have different properties. And they do use many different types of
Arif told us you.
I'll keep it on.
Well, they're looking out for. They were supposed. They're quick on that. I'll draw them.
or particle lasers.
This is.
I was born. My parents.
This
not
is.
just for surgery, but also
now we
for,
pay.
like,
I understand what you're saying, but that is not what is going on here. Like, this is what's called a E-beam.
The gauntlet
You
is
can
in
look
no
it up.
state to
I've done my
attempt.
research,
We require more
and
lost pieces.
it's one of the least concentrated beam out of the radioactive. Like I said,
Meet again, friend.
the ultraviolet beams for sterilization exist. They're not doing surgery with this. They're just blasting it to sterilize it. Except, like,
yes,
are within that as well. And it's like you're standing. It's worse than standing in like an X-ray machine every day. It's not like one burst of like an X-ray. It's like constantly getting X-rayed across like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Like, that is insane. Like, the two ladies that work on and off in that room, it's mostly the one, because the other one doesn't like to be in there either. Both of them have to have, like, through the government, they have to have a little radioactive, like, monitor things that basically counts, like, how much radiation you've been exposed to. And I don't remember what's like the max, but their little numbers on their badges are fucking ridiculous.
If you could take, then you.
Well,
yeah,
through OSHA, there are like calculated standards. I'm sure I could look up the chart. There are exposure standards for like different types of radiation.
Just because they say like a max cap of like how much radiation you should have, these ladies have had this amount of radiation for the past 20 years.
Yeah,
so
I can help.
Shady, and sometimes Philos.
I think you really underestimate how like much these companies care about these people. They do not care.
I know that the companies don't care, but OSHA standards are OSHA standards.
But
anything to do with radiation is more thoroughly regulated. You know,
You
like
would
you
hope,
said, they have
but I highly doubt it.
And
dosimeters
the Watcher
that they keep on them at all times.
Knowledge for not. If I
They
discard
keep them on them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they know, like, to what extent, like, they're supposed to be exposed or can be exposed. It doesn't mean anyone's checking on it.
Okay, sure, yeah, no, I suppose there's no guarantee that any information is being charted, but I'm working on the assumption here that this device is routinely inspected, that this device has charts and logs, and likewise, because I understand how programs and OSHA works in certain companies, right, they've got program managers, and I imagine that there is some new managers program for health and safety, or even there's a subdivision.
If they really cared about the health and safety,
for that,
they would get rid of that machine for a much safer machine that is more efficient. Because this just a replacement. Because this one breaks down so often, and they have to spend so much fucking money fixing it, that it's not even worth it. Like, I've heard so much about this damn machine, I don't even work on it. But anyways, they want me to do that. They want me to go in there and work with the radioactive bullshit, and then they want me to radioactive shrink tubing. And I'm not in my 60s, I'm not in my 50s, I'm not in my 40s. I'm not fucking doing that shit. I'm not. Like, I'm not like I said, I'm not jeopardizing my future just because these assholes want me to, oh, you want something new? Here, do this. No, I'm not doing monkey work. I already do monkey work. I'm not doing monkey work at the expense of fucking killing myself. Because I'm already doing it. So, yeah, I guess I'm becoming a disgruntled idiot. Because I'll be like, I want to do something different. And they're like, yeah, just be patient. Okay, well, I've been patient for almost 2 years now, and I still haven't fucking learned anything new. So, and the only stuff that I have, I've learned because I've literally, like, begged or, like, forced my way through. It's a lot. I'm getting a little worked up because, like, I've explained it before to them of, like, I don't want to do this. And then they take that as, oh, so you don't want to do anything. It's like, no. I want to do something other than what I'm doing, but I don't want to jeopardize my health and my future. The way that they see it is like, oh, you just don't want to have a future of this company. If you can give me a fucking job that's worthwhile, then sure, I'd stay longer. But as it stands right now, I don't want to fucking be there. The only reason why I'm there is because I have to be. And I guess it just sucks that I feel like there's probably people, or at least even my supervisor, who probably thinks I'm, like, lazy or something. I don't know, at least in these circumstances of, like, oh, I'm so lame, I can't even, like, it's like I at least communicate and let them know, hey, this is what's going on, which is what I did, and I feel like it just shot me in the foot. So, like, yeah, I'm just frustrated, because every other time, oh yeah, this is what I was saying, that was bullshit. Every other time that we've had an instance where we've had no work in a way that's not our fault, they'll have us do everything that we could do and then send us home with pay. This time, it was like, oh, you don't have anything to do? We'll either fucking suck it up, or you're gonna have to just go home with no pay, or take shit out of your own fucking pay to do it. Oh, you're not gonna play anymore?
I froze.
Uh-oh. Save world ender.
You lagged out?
Sure you want... Yeah, I'll overwrite save.
Yeah. I was fighting enemies, big ones, and a flying bug thing, and I decided to freeze. Well,
seems like it's kind of buggy. Like,
well,
even the... I think...
I was fighting literal bugs.
What'd you say?
So look up.
It's Oh yeah, it's Atlas Fallen, and it's available on the Plus catalog thing. I would say for you to join us, but it's only 2-player co-op.
No, that's fine. It's okay.
I guess I need to close my app to reboot
I guess
it.
I'll restart mine too, just in case. Okay.
That's fighting the morpher.
Because like I said, like I've been begging to learn